Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. So, if you have been on social media lately, you will understand that this image has been floating around. In case some of you out there have no idea what's going on here, an Israeli soldier smashes the head of Jesus Christ statue during operation in southern Lebanon. This right here is not really a surprise to me because these are the same exact people who believe that Jesus is burning in human fecal matter as we speak. Hey, if you know who Ben Shapiro is, he is somebody who said, well, Jesus was nobody more than just a troublemaker who was causing trouble. And so he paid a price for, I guess you can say opening his mouth and going against the system. And the system is pretty much a bunch of, Jews who are running a specific system that was going against the law of Moses. And so Jesus came and rectified that, and they didn't like that. And so they tried to kill him. From the perspective of a Muslim, they tried to kill him. From the perspective of a Christian, they did kill him. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this image right here really speaks volume, which is why the IDF themselves even went as far as, talking about it, because a lot of people nowadays know that the Jews believe that Jesus is burning in hellfire. And yet you have not heard any people in high position when it comes to the Jewish religion ever talking about that, ever mentioning it, ever trying to elaborate what they mean, because it's flat out. There's no context to it. There's no context to the fact that you believe that Jesus is burning in human fecal matter. I don't believe that. I don't even believe that Jesus is dead. So, with that being said, I don't know exactly who this guy is, and to be quite honest with you, I really don't give a fuck based off of his logo right here. He's probably part of the IOF. But let's go ahead and read what he has to say about this situation right here. The IDF is currently examining the reliability of the photograph. If this is indeed a real recent picture, these actions do not align with the IDF value and the behavior expected of the IDF. These are the same exact people who literally carpet bombed Lebanon. These are the same exact people who went ahead and dropped white phosphorus on the Lebanese. Same thing with the people in Gaza. These are the same people who have an innocent or civilian death rate of 83% and more. And yet he's trying to stand here and pretend that he has a high moral ground. Oh, we do not destroy buildings. The incident will be investigated thoroughly and deeply, and if necessary, step will be taken in accordance with the finding. First of all, let me tell you something. Why the fuck should I give a damn about this when these are the same exact people who are literally using children as target practice? You honestly think that destroying a statue will make any difference? These are the same people who shoot kids in the nuts, shoot kids in the knee, shoot kids in the head, shoot kids in the heart, deliberately. I don't need to show you any articles because so many people have said it so many times. They've regurgitated the same thing over and over again. Me showing you an article is not going to make any difference because this has been going on for the past, the world has woken up to it for the past 2 years now, but this has been going on for over 75 plus years. They have destroyed synagogues. They have destroyed mosques. They have destroyed churches. This makes no difference. The only reason why they decided to finally come out and say something about specifically, I'm choosing that word very carefully, specifically this picture, is because this became too big and it doesn't look good. These are the same people who literally used a tank and killed church goers while they were praying. These are the same people who did that. Yeah, they came out with a little vague and, talking about we're going to investigate, blah, 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 blah. Did you hear anything else after? Same thing is happening right now. According to their official website, the IDF is operating a dismantled and terrorist infrastructure established by Hezbollah in southern Lebanon. It has no intention of harming civilian infrastructure, including religious buildings or religious symbols. Let me repeat what I just said. They dropped white phosphorus and then they carpet bombed Lebanon. This was a few days ago. Not years ago, not months, a few days ago. After what? A peace deal was talked about in Pakistan. They went ahead and dropped bombs on the Lebanese indiscriminately. Did they come out and apologize for that? Breaking peace deals? No, they did not. So the fact that these people give so less of a fuck about human life, what makes you think that an object that has been molded by a human hand will make any difference? What makes you think that? Oh, just because you hold this object to a higher value than a human life, what, you think these people, you think they distinguish the difference? These are the same people who believe that you are a cattle. You are a slave that should be working for them. These are the same people who believe that idol worshippers should be killed. So now that they've came out with this article, with this response to this backlash that they're getting all over social media, you got a bunch of retards out there who are literally gonna read this and swallow it and be like, yes, our God has went ahead and clarified what they meant to do. They didn't mean to destroy it, when clearly this was deliberate. Clearly, this was deliberate to send outrage. Because normal soldiers, normal people, they don't act like this. As a Muslim, we are not allowed to destroy places of worship. We're not allowed to do that. Show me a place where these people are not allowed to destroy places of worship. Show me a text or anything that they have that says IDF are not allowed to destroy places of worship. You show me one article and I will show you hundreds and thousands of video of them destroying places of worship. And you tell me who's right, me or them. It really annoys me, because Christians make it seem like it's only Muslims who are pretty much dealing with the Israelis, when that's not the case. You guys do realize that Iran has millions of Christians, right? You guys do realize that Lebanon has hundreds and thousands of Christians, right? You guys do realize that Gaza has Christians, right? You guys do realize that the Middle East is filled with Christians, right? And most importantly, you guys do realize that the birthplace of Christianity is there, right? But no. It's only the Muslims who are being killed. Therefore, we shouldn't give a damn. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and stop it right there. This video has gone on for a little bit too long. Ladies and gentlemen, if you made it this far, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Assalamu alaikum.